Welcome back, Prison Architect fans. Another episode of Even Better Presents. So, I've come to a little conclusion. If we're ever going to be able to hit 1,000 prisoners, I can't do it in this slight staggering of adding guys again and again and again. Everything slows right down when we get to this kind of a population. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm going to cull the herd a little bit, and you can see I brought in my executioners. I'm going to cull the herd just a tad bit. And the reason for that is once there's a few hundred less prisoners in here, and the prison actually can hold 1,000 prisoners, like you can see up here, we're making progress. It's slow, but it's steady. So now I'm just going to go bang up, try to force them all back to their cells, and then it's lockdown. They won't be able to do that. The riot will break out. And, boom. Those group right there are all going to be executed. And once I execute this group of guys here, I will be able, there we are. That ought to do it. Alright, so once I'm down like another 200 or so prisoners, I'll be able to and the prison will speed up a little bit. People will get fed, and then I can bring in a mass of several hundred prisoners at the same time. Like, you know, if we're down to 600 prisoners, I'll bring in 400 prisoners. And that way we'll have the 1,000 prisoners we need without the lagginess of having 1,000 or like 600, 700, 800, 900 prisoners, shuffling around here. Half the population doesn't even get fed anymore because there's just not enough food to feed them all. Plus, it's been a long time since we had any kind of a riot. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Hopefully the prison can recover from this riot. I hadn't even considered that. I really hadn't even considered if they're going to be able to, if the prison's going to be able to recover from this kind of a riot. This is taking a long time. We'll figure out a way to kill off this population. It's just, that's not going to be the way to do it, I don't think. That's definitely going to cause some instability in the prison, though. Holding those guys in lockdown with bang up. Yeah, look at that. 407 prisoners have serious complaints. Well, you know what, guys? Fucking do something about it, then. You got serious complaints? Fucking do something about it. Have a riot. Let's see you act tough. Come on, guys. Why aren't you acting so tough? Well, it's all the shotguns, isn't it? There's only 12 shotguns. I'm going to fix that in a second, though. Because, I mean, if we are going to eventually have a very imperialistic dictatorship, autocracy kind of styled prison here where I make the rules and anyone who doesn't like it dies, we're going to need a few more armed guards. And I think that'll do it. We'll just get these guys in position to shotgun bang. Smoke some fucking foos. Smoke that fool. Half the population never makes it to dinner time, and the other half never get to eat. Like these guys up here, they're never going to have a bite to eat. Not ever. Hence why I'm trying to get this other canteen finished. The sooner I can get this canteen finished, the better, because then I can get at least 2 canteens worth of food produced each day. And this is the problem I'm running into, is that I'm afraid that it's going to take 10 days or so to build this at the current slowness of the prison. And the only reason this prison is going so slowly is because of the fact that we have so many prisoners in here. So I'm going to actually turn off prison intake. Hopefully between releases and what I'm hoping is going to be a culling. Once they're all in here, I can lock the fucking doors on them, maybe. I really want to get these guys... Like, I want to get rid of a couple hundred prisoners in here right now. I can't think of a way to do that without inciting a riot. Like, you can't just make these guys execute anybody, unfortunately. That'd be very fucking awesome. But you can't. There's no way to actually just... Boom. Execute. Call the population quickly. Nope, that's not an option. Excuse me. So yeah, once these guys get some of the basic shit installed here, like the power, the water, I can get these cells up quickly. Once these cells are up, then I can easily cheat in back, like I said, like another 400 prisoners. Boom, we'll have over 1,000. We'll have 1,000 prison cells, and we'll have 1,000 prisoners. I just want to hold off bringing in the next 100 or so until we have a few less, because right now we're having a hard time. Like I said, look how many meals are made. Look how many people need to be fed. That's like 400 meals not made. That's a lot of people not eating. And I thought when I built this there was going to be more than enough cookers. More than enough cookers. There is not enough cookers. And I can't add any more cookers because the power grid's going to fucking explode. Like, the power grid is absolutely melting right now, so I can't add any more cookers here. I thought this kitchen would be big enough. I mean, this is a monster fucking kitchen. Look at the size of the kitchen. They can't even, there's not even enough freezers to store all this food. Like, not even close. Every single day, they pile it in the aisles because it's the only space there is. So, the second canteen is going to be an absolute necessity. If these fuckfaces can ever get it finished. They're starting to get it close to finished, but it's taking them a sweet goddamn time. And I'm going to actually put a staff door here. Hopefully that'll speed up their ability to get shit over here. You see, this is the problem. They always do this. You can't have 2 canteens. They don't treat it like 2 canteens. They treat it as 1 canteen, and they split the food between both of them. Fucking serving trays is a bad move. Like, I'm going to just dismantle all these serving trays for now because it's no good. Introversion, you gotta make it. Like, the future of large prisons will never exist if you can't balance certain things like this. Like, look at the size of this canteen. This canteen can hold 900 prisoners. Easily. Alright? But the kitchen can only make food for about 700 in its current state. Maybe even less than that. I'd probably say closer to 600. This kitchen's actually being able to produce about 600 meals a day. It'd be nice if we had a nice concrete number as well. Instead of this fucking really hard to read bar, if you could give us a concrete number as to how many guys are being fed, that way you can get an actual number, and then you throw a cooker and you see each cooker increases that number by, or the amount of people who can get fed by, 40. So I need X number of cookers to be able to cover X population. You know what I'm saying? But, like, look. Here, this is the most annoying thing, and we ran into this in the past when I tried to build 2 kitchens and it just didn't work. Deployment. So, you know, I designate this one as a medium security only, designate this as a medium security yard only. What do? They go here, or, you know, like, the cooking staff is bringing food here. The prisoners only go to this yard. I don't know, maybe I'll have to bring in another, like, the rest of the prison population will have to be low-sec guys or something like that? Just to keep things simple? Oh, fuck, what's happening now? Just a lot of spoon thieves and fork thieves. But yeah, so there's going to be quite a few days passing in this game between this episode and the next big episode that I'm going to make. And that's just for the fact that I want to be able to get things prepped. Like, we can hold 28 armed guards. 28 armed guards, okay. Let's bring that up to a solid 30. There. Now we'll have 30 armed guards. I'm going to let a few... Like I said, I'm going to let quite a few days pass. The next episode you guys see, this will all be completed. All the prison cells, all of the beds and shit, everything will be installed. The showers will be installed. The canteen and kitchen will be up and running. So the next episode you guys see is going to be everything's going to be completed. Just because we're running into a problem now where the amount of prisoners that are in here, I thought it would be okay to have 800 prisoners in here while I still tried to finish the prison. It's not. It's not. It's everything's falling apart. It's taking ass tons of time just to do anything. Like, that's been dismantled because they're opening the wrong way. That's been dismantling, like job in progress dismantling for what feels about 25 minutes real life time now. And they haven't gotten around to it. And that's with 32 workmen. 32 fucking workmen, and I just can't get anything accomplished. I don't know. It's just 40 workmen and I still can't seem to get anything accomplished. So, like I said, next episode, everything's going to be a little different. You guys are going to have to wait quite a while before... well, you're not. In real life, it's still going to be the next episode, which is the next day for you guys. But for me, I'm going to have to let quite a few hours pass, unfortunately, before I can make another one of these episodes, because, like, record another one of these episodes, because it's just not working right now. Nothing's working. Oh well. So, guys, enjoy it. It'll be back. Don't worry. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Wait, no. This is only 12 minutes in. Never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself, indeed. Oh, something I want to do. Hopefully these guys can get all this pipe installed. That would be swell. What can we do in the meantime? Well, let's just review shit. I'll just show you why things are not working out so well. So let's take a look at this list. I don't think I've ever seen it with this many people on it. That is a lot of faces. My lord. And the staff's not any better. Like, there's 109 various guards in this place. 75 staff between janitors, cooks, gardeners, and medics. Now here is the big cause of lag. Introversion, I still don't know why this jobs list is here. It doesn't serve any purpose. All it does is give me an idea of how fucking busy the game is. It doesn't matter. There's no reason to have this tab. This tab does nothing. I'm imagining all it's doing is slowing the game down. I don't care. I don't care to see this. This doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, okay, look, there's some job. Oh, it got taken care of. Oh, open a door. Oh, okay, now it's done. I get that the game has to process. This is the way the game works. Oh, there's a task. I have to try and complete the task. If I can't complete the task, I get a little red X. Like those guys. Right? There's no need. There's no need for that list, that tab. Jobs. This doesn't do anything for me. Crumpled prisoner uniform on ironing board. See, like, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. Next thing you got to do. As the prison population increases, this graph needs to scale appropriately. So it needs to go to hundreds. Because what is that? What is that? And this kind of thing starts happening around 200 prisoners. It starts getting illegible and you can't read it anymore. Around 200 prisoners, this becomes completely useless. So you guys need to work on that. You need to get that ironed out. Contraband. Now, is this what is actively in the prison? As in, they already have all of this supply? Or is this the demand? This is the demand over here. I get how that works. This is the demand. Everyone wants a weapon. This is how much people want weapons. Nobody wants weapons because apparently everyone has weapons. Or is this showing the what is actively in my prison at the moment? Like, how would I know that? Or is this saying like there is a big supply of tools and weapons out there, and the demand for those tools and weapons is X? So there's a big supply of tools, and there's a big demand for tools, so they're going to steal a lot of tools. There's a big supply of weapons. There's no demand for weapons. They're not going to steal any weapons. Is that how I'm reading this? Just maybe a little clarification, because that's how I've been interpreting it. Just a little bit of clarification here, a little blurb. That would be helpful. Because otherwise, like the way I'm reading it now is this saying what's actually in supply? Like this is what's actually out there? All this is weapons, all of this is tools that they already have, and if so, how would my guards know that? Like, how would the psychiatrist or whoever's making this contraband thing know that? So I'm assuming it's the first thing. Some clarification would be swell. The regime, the good old regime. The regime at higher population levels doesn't work. Again, anything around 300 plus prisoners, it just, everything takes too long. This eating period here, it takes them 3 hours to travel to prison and sit down. So literally, the guys at the furthest point from that canteen, they're reaching here right about here. That's more to do with the way my prison is laid out. But any large populations, the prison slows right down. Maybe you guys never intended the prisons to be built this big. Maybe you should put a prisoner cap. 500 prisoners then. So the game never runs into these problems. Just, I don't know. It's just, I'm running into like the hassles now. This is beautiful. This is the best thing in this entire set of tabs. This one works the best. Grants. You need to allow me to turn this off. You need to. You need to be able to let me deselect these things, because they're never going to get met, and they're sitting here flashing in my fucking face the entire goddamn time, and they're never going away. Never going away. And that's frustrating as hell. Because now this to-do list stays large with these two things. They're never producing these beds for some reason, because the guys who keep graduating get released, and then boom, it just stops. It's fucking frustrating as hell. Get that. I love that you added these things. Get this deselecting. Like, allow me to deselect those. Programs, I don't know. I don't see any problem with programs. It works really well. Reschedule all programs. Automatically fits everything back into the proper time frames based on your regime. That's brilliant. I love it. It works great. Finance. Finance is really pretty much fine as well. I don't know. There's nothing really I need to worry about on finance. It works well. And then valuation. This starting grant bonus, am I incurring this loss forever? Like, do I never, ever make back that $50,000? And if that's the case, why? Why am I never making back this starting grant? Why is it always this negative $50,000? I mean, we're on day 42, and I still have this starting grant, negative $50,000 on my valuation. Now, the prison is worth $4.8 million. I don't know. It's pretty goddamn good. So for the last, that's this episode, guys. Just a quick review of everything. You know, Introversion, this game's coming along really, really well. There's just certain things you guys need to fix. The guy's getting stuck on doors. The guy's getting stuck on the corners of these cells. That really needs to change. That's very annoying. The guy's getting stuck cleaning up rubble. That needs to change. Why have these pipes not been installed yet? It's probably been in real time an hour since I asked them to install these pipes, and they still have not installed these pipes. Why? Why is that not on their checklist of things to do? Why is that not happening at all? I don't get it. Ah, good. The staff door idea worked well. Good. It basically allows them to go around all this crowded hallway bullshit. But anyways, guys, like I said, next episode is going to be quite a few days in the future. This is day 42. I imagine it'll probably be closer to day 50 next time you see an episode, guys. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hopefully we hit our 1,000 soon so we can start doing that culling, that riot, do all that good stuff that I want to do. It'll be soon. It'll be happening very soon. Alright, so I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Thanks for watching.